Here's 10,000 yuan. Take it. It's more than enough. Go quickly. Dad, when I graduate and start earning, I'll definitely repay you well. I'll buy you a big house. Oh, you silly child. Dad doesn't expect you to repay me. You must study hard. If you're short of money, just tell Dad. Dad will send you money. The car's about to leave. Dad. Then I'll go. Goodbye. Why did you demolish the walls of my house? It's government policy. Any house that's dilapidated, uninhabitable and dilapidated houses will all be demolished. You've been working away from home for over 10 years now, and haven't come back to live here. The house has been abandoned. According to regulations, it must be demolished. The house is gone. So where will I live? That's not my concern. I'm just following the rules. If you have the money, you can apply for reconstruction. Go. You. What are you doing? Get lost. Husband, please, I really have nowhere else to go. Just let me continue working here. Your body was injured. I don't even have the strength to work. What do you want me to do? Who will be responsible if something happens? Back then, you earned money to support your daughter's education. He can't possibly ignore you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Hey. Oh dear, it's too pitiful. In the past, they scrimped and saved to send Zhou Xiaofeng to school. Now he's successful. But he doesn't care about old Zhou anymore. Isn't that right? You're such an ungrateful wretch. If he's not their own child, he'll never be grateful. This is so hard on old Zhou. Oh dear. My daughter, Zhou Xiaofu, lives inside. I'm her father. Let me in. Get lost. Look at yourself. The people who live here are either rich or powerful. We don't have poor relatives like you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out, or we'll get rough. Xiaofeng, what are you doing here? Didn't I tell you not to come looking for me? Xiaofeng, I know you don't like me coming to you. I really have no choice. My old house at home was demolished. And the construction sites won't hire me. I really have nowhere else to go. Would you mind if I stayed here? Just for a few days, until I find a place to live. Leaving immediately is absolutely impossible. I told my husband's family that I'm an orphan. You want me to be looked down upon by my husband's family, don't you? You want me to get a divorce, don't you? Even though I'm an orphan, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. How could you say you're an orphan? You didn't even tell me when you got married. Bad girl. I'm 5 years old now, and I've never seen. I can accept all of this. But how can you say you're an orphan? Did I say something wrong? Are you my real parents? You're just my adoptive father. If you don't want me to be looked down upon by my husband's family, just leave quickly. Don't bother me again. Xiaofang. I really have nowhere else to go. Honey, what are you doing here? Who is she? Oh, he's just a junk collector. Asking me if I have any junk to sell. Go inside first. Our house doesn't have any junk. It's not dirty. Get lost. Did you hear me, junk collector? Get lost. I am a junk collector. If you let my husband know, how will I live my life? You'll be happy if I divorce him, won't you? Can you consider others? Okay. Okay. Damn. Damn. He's an orphan. I'm his dad. How could he be an orphan? Hurry up. Mr. Su will be here soon. Ah. Get that person out of here. Don't offend Mr. Su's eyes. It's not a good look. Get going, you trash. Get out of here. Go, go, go. President, I. Go, go. Get out of here. President, I'll get rid of him immediately. Why are you leaving, Uncle Zhou? Uncle. How did you become like this? Uncle, please save me. Someone's chasing me and trying to kill me. Hide here first. Don't make a sound. Uncle's here, don't be afraid. Hey, old man, did you see a girl? Yes, she ran that way. Come out quickly. Be careful. My uncle's house is just ahead. Let's go home now, uncle. Thank you, uncle. I'll slow down. Zihan. It's you. Uncle Zhu. Back then, if you hadn't saved me and kept me for a while, I'm afraid I would have been long gone. Please don't pick it up. Come home with me. I'll take good care of you. This won't do, I'm too dirty. Not dirty. Dirty? What do you mean? Why are you being so polite with me? Let's go. This won't work. Let's go. This is too dirty. No. The meeting is cancelled. Okay. Welcome home, madam. You must be Uncle Zhou. Zihan often mentions you. I finally get to meet you today. Uncle Zhou, this is my husband, Chen Rong. He knows you're my lifesaver. He's been wanting to thank you. Come, Uncle Zhou, please have a seat. I'm too dirty. It's alright, Uncle Zhou. Watch out. Look at my shoes, they're dirty. My clothes are dirty too. Maybe we shouldn't go in. It's alright if it's dirty, we can just have someone clean it. You just stay here comfortably. Yes, they have everything here. Just tell them whatever you need. Enjoy yourself. Let's go. Uncle Zhou, you. Sit here for a while first. Take good care of Uncle Zhou. Grandpa, would you like coffee or tea? Drink. Tea, please. Just a moment. Xiaofeng, our nanny took the day off today. No one might be there to pick you up from school. Go pick her up. Okay, I'll go right away. Husband. Actually, I'm quite happy to have found Uncle Zhou. But seeing him like this makes me a little sad. I want Uncle Zhou to be her father. I'll be good to you from now on. What do you think? Of course, I'd love that. If it weren't for Uncle Zhou, how could I have married such a wonderful wife? Thank you. Where's Uncle Zhou? Grandpa took a phone call and went out. I can't stop them. Honey, don't worry. I'll send someone to look for her immediately. Did you have fun today? It was fun and I'm happy. I want to go again next time. Okay, Grandpa will give you candy. A human trafficker took away. Help. Someone. Help. Human trafficker. Let my daughter go. Nyonyo, come to Grandma. I'm not a human trafficker. Listen to me, let me explain. Explain what? You dare kidnap my daughter? You're asking to die. Ouch. Ow. Oh, I recognized you a long time ago. You're the one at the villa gate, pestering my wife about the garbage. Have you been harassing our family for a while now? No, I really am not a human trafficker. If you're not a human trafficker, then what are you? If we hadn't arrived in time, my precious granddaughter would have been abducted by you. These human traffickers are so despicable. Shouldn't they be shot? Let's all go together. They're just a bunch of bastards. Let's eat. Take off his clothes and tie him to a tree. Let everyone see the ugly face of this human trafficker. Let's see how he dares to do evil things again. Let it go. Please, believe me. I'm really not a human trafficker. I beg you, believe me. I'm not a human trafficker. You're still making excuses. You're not a human trafficker. You were holding my granddaughter and giving her candy. Isn't that a common trick of human traffickers? I am. I've already told my husband's family that I'm an orphan. You want my husband's family to look down on me, right? You want me to get a divorce, right? Let my husband know how I'll live my life from now on. You'll be happy if I get a divorce, right? Can you please consider others? What are you? It's no use arguing anymore. People like you deserve hell. This certainly isn't the first time he's done this. I don't know how many families he's destroyed. Even beating you is being kind. Kneel down and atone to this gentleman immediately. Such a person deserves no sympathy. I'm letting you kneel as a chance for you to be punished again. Hurry up and kneel. Kneel down and apologize to my granddaughter. Otherwise, I'll expose all your secrets. Please believe me. I'm really not a human trafficker. Aren't I still here? I think we should tie him to a tree and teach him a lesson. Then take pictures and post them online. Let everyone see the true face of this human trafficker. Yes, we must post it online to expose him. Let's all tie him up together. Don't film, don't film. Please. Can't I kill demons? Don't worry, wife. We'll find Uncle Joe soon. Honey, Uncle Joe definitely didn't have a good New Year. He doesn't have a decent change of clothes. He makes a living picking up trash. His complexion is sallow. He must be in poor health. I'm really worried about him. I've mobilized all my resources. We'll find Lu Shu soon. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. How could Uncle Joe possibly be a human trafficker? How could they do this to Uncle Joe? Speed it up. I will definitely not let them off the hook for what they did to Uncle Joe. Thank you all for your help today. If it weren't for you, that human trafficker would have gotten away with it. Such scum should be punished by everyone. We were just acting bravely and righteously. It was just a small act of help. Since we've caught them, we can't just let him go. Don't you all agree? We can't let him go. We can't let him go. Please let me go. I'm not a human trafficker. Letting you go? You're trash, you're scum. Even if we beat you to death, you deserve it. You deserve to die. Today, I'll speak up for those families. I'll properly go out there for them. Wang Deheo. Wang Deheo. What are you doing, Wang Deheo? Ha ha ha. What bastard are you? How dare you? Stop it. Xiaofeng, what are you doing? That human trafficker deserves to die. You're still defending him, Xiaofeng? This guy was the one who claimed to be collecting garbage at the villa gate that day. He said he was collecting rubbish. Actually, he was casing the joint. He might have been eyeing our house for a long time. Even if he were killed, it would be deserved. Actually, he wasn't a human trafficker. He wasn't a human trafficker. He almost just took Yu away. Xiaofeng, what exactly do you mean by that? Haifeng. I didn't mean to deceive you. I was afraid you'd misunderstand. He's not a waste collector either. He was my neighbor when I was a child. Didn't Uncle Joe say that Aunt Chen didn't take a leave of absence? Neither of you have time to pick up Yu. Then I'll have him go to pick up Uncle Joe for a bit. Uncle Joe, our neighbor. Why have I never heard you mention him before? Well, it's just that. I didn't know I would suddenly run into him. It's all a misunderstanding, a misunderstanding. If you don't want me to get a divorce, then keep your hand hidden. It seems you had a misunderstanding. I'm so sorry about that. We mainly hate human traffickers so much, that's all. Since he's not a human trafficker, let's all disperse. Let's go. Even if Xiaofeng is on leave requested by Mrs. Chen. You shouldn't let this kind of person pick her up. It's so late, and you still haven't taken Yao Yao home. I don't know what he's up to. He's covered in dirt and still holding Yu. I'll give Yu a good bath when we get back. Did you give Yu some kind of virus? You guys get in the car first. I'll just say a few more words to Uncle Joe. What's wrong with you? I asked you to take Yu home, but you didn't come back. You didn't even answer your phone. We were nearly frantic, do you know that? I just wanted to spend a little more time with Yu. You're all dirty. You're covered in germs. What if you have a virus and infect her? I don't have a virus. How can you say that? If you really want to help me, just go back home quickly. Please. I'm embarrassing you, wife. Hurry up. Is hungry. Okay, I'll be right there. Remember what I said. Okay, okay. Go. Never come looking for me again. I'm leaving, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Stop the car. Stop quickly. The patient's injuries aren't too serious. It's just that the patient had major surgery before, coupled with long-term malnutrition. It has resulted in a very weak body. He needs to recuperate for a while. He had major surgery. How could this happen? The stitches on the dog's laceration are very rough. What exactly has Uncle Zhou been through all these years? Oh, right, I remember Uncle Zhou had an adopted daughter. But Uncle Zhou was very good to her. How could she not care about Uncle Zhou? I'll investigate this thoroughly. The most important thing now is to take good care of Uncle Zhou. You can't be discharged yet. I'm fine. I don't need any injections. Let me go. Uncle Zhou. Ingjun, what are you doing? Lie down, Zihan. It's alright, I'm going back to my hometown. Uncle Zhou. Uncle Zhou, you. Just rest here and recover. Don't think about anything. Give me a chance to show my filial piety, okay? Yes, Uncle Zhou. We were hoping you'd live with us. It would make it easier for us to take care of you. No, no. I'd be too much trouble. I'd rather go back to the countryside. Uncle Zhou, please, I'm begging you. What's more important than your health? Yes, ninth uncle. Just agree to call him again. Otherwise, he'll feel bad. Uncle Zhou, I made you some chicken soup. Let me feed you. I'll do it myself. You have an 4 in your hand, it's inconvenient. Let me do it. Okay. Okay, I'll get it myself. I'll go down with you. I'll take off my clothes and hang them on that tree. Let everyone see the ugliness of the human traffickers. Why are you crying, Uncle Zhou? It's nothing. The chicken soup is so delicious. If you like it, drink more. If you want to eat anything else, just let me know. I'll make it for you. Uncle Zhu. I've discussed it with Zihan. Zihan wants to take you as her father, and be a good filial daughter to you. That won't do. I'm just a country bumpkin, Uncle Zhou. If it weren't for you back then, where would I be today? You are my foster parents. Or are you unwilling to accept me as your daughter? I don't know. Since you're willing to accept me as your daughter, I've discussed it with Chen Long. We plan to announce it at tomorrow's bidding conference. We'll hold a grand ceremony to acknowledge our kinship. I want everyone in Yun City to know that you are my father. You are my father. I'll make sure you're treated with the utmost respect. From now on, no one will dare to bully you. Grandma will pick you up from school today. Shall we go out and play? No, I want Grandpa Zhou to play with me. Oh, you're such a good boy, but he's so dirty, full of germs. Grandma will take you to play, okay? No, I want Grandpa Zhou. I want Grandpa Zhou to play with me, Yu. Don't throw a tantrum. Isn't it good that Mommy and Grandma take you out to play? If Grandpa Zhou doesn't come, I won't eat. Humph. What kind of magic potion did they give Yu? Yu is actually willing to play with him. He's so dirty. He looks disgusting. Yeah, that's why Yu won't even eat. Zihan, I'm doing fine in the hospital. The doctor said I can go home to recuperate. Besides, the hospital can't compare to home. Is it because you're here? Just tell them whatever you need. They will prepare it for you. Oh. Uncle Zhou, what have you been through all these years? Where's Xiaofeng? Didn't he take care of you? No. No, it's not that he doesn't care about me. It's just that I don't want to bother him. You absolutely must not go to him. All these years, you've given so much for him. Even if you don't want to bother him, he should be the one to come find you. It's all right. As long as he's doing well. I don't want to. I want to find Grandpa. I want to find Grandpa to play yo-yo with me, oh dear. The child won't even eat. Xiaofeng. Otherwise, why don't you call him and ask him to come over? Hey, remind him to clean up before he comes. Okay, eat. Grandpa Zhou will be here soon. Okay, then eat. Come over here today. By the way, take a shower. And wear something clean. Alright? Okay. Zihan and Xiaofeng asked me to come over. I want to take a shower at your place. So he can go there clean. Xiaofeng certainly wants to show her filial piety to you. I've already prepared your clothes. I'll go see him clean and tidy in a while. Grandpa. Be careful, Uncle Zhou. Let me take you there. No need. I can go by myself. Go about your business. I'm leaving. Go back. If only Zhou Xiaofeng would treat Zhou Shu well, I'd feel much better. Honey, go check on Zhou Xiaofeng's situation. Let's sponsor him at the investment forum. If Zhou Xiaofeng is doing well, we won't mistreat Uncle Zhou. I've checked. Zhou Xiaofeng's husband is the general manager of Tianlong Group. Chen Haifeng and his people have been trying to connect with us. Then I'll give them the biggest project. Xiaofeng. Get up. Hey, don't sit on the sofa. Humph. Don't touch me with your dirty hands. Look how dirty your hands are. How many germs are on them? Did you even shower today? Do you have lice? I already washed my hands. And these clothes are brand new. It's not dirty, it's not dirty. Hey, I've seen plenty of you rural folks. Even after washing it 10,000 times, I'd still find it smelly. If it weren't for you nagging you to come, do you think I'd let you into my house? If it weren't for you nagging you to come, I wouldn't let you in my house. Uncle Zhou, just do as I say. I really don't know what you've been feeding Yu. I warn you. Don't try any tricks. Or I won't let you off the hook. I haven't said anything, alright? I've seen your type before. You're just trying to take advantage of the situation. Isn't that disgusting? I asked you to come here so you could explain things clearly to Yu. Tell him not to be with you anymore. Don't have any other illusions. Isn't all this just about getting money? Here's 10,000 yuan. Take it back to the countryside later. Don't appear again. If you're still not satisfied, I've tried many ways to make you pay. Just who are you? I don't want your money. You don't want my money. Think it's too little? If you think it's too little, then don't take it. You think you have Yu in your grasp and can haggle? Are you crazy? Master, I never intended to take your money. Oh, really? Don't pretend. You won't get a single cent from me now. Forget it. I don't expect you to settle things with Yu either. Waiter. Didn't you say you'd let me see Yu again? What? You still want to drug Yu? Believe it or not, if you don't leave, I'll have you thrown in jail. Alright, alright, alright. Just go. Let me go see Yu. Xiaofeng. 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 I won't disturb your life. Just let me ease Yu's worries. Does this ink blot have any meaning? Hurry back to the countryside. Take the money, then. We'll be even. I don't want your money. Stop pretending. You've gone to all this trouble, you just want the money, don't you? Don't even think about getting any more money from me. I'm telling you clearly, nothing is absolutely impossible. Xiaofeng, you really misunderstood me. Alright, 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 stop it. Just go back to the countryside. If you really care about me, go back to the countryside right away. Don't bother me again in the future. Xiaofeng. Xiaofeng. Don't worry. As long as you're happy, I won't bother you anymore. What are you doing? I'm not a bad person. I just wanted to see my granddaughter. So sneaky. You don't look like a good person. Get out of here. Or I'll be rude. I just want to take a look. Just a quick look, then I'll leave. Will you leave? What are you doing here? Didn't I tell you to go back to the countryside? I just want to see Yu before I leave. Why aren't you giving up? You're trying to kidnap Yu and extort money from us, aren't you? Let's arrest him and call the police. I've known he wasn't a good person for a long time. Behave yourself. I'm not a bad person. I didn't intend to kidnap Yu. I just wanted to take one look. Just take a quick glance. I just don't understand. You and Xiaofeng are just neighbors. What does Yu have to do with you? I think this is just your excuse. You just think I didn't give you enough money, right? This person is truly insatiable. Oh, why bother arguing with him? Send him to the police station, give him 8 to 10 years. He'll behave then. Mom, forget it. Don't bother with a country bumpkin. Give him another chance. But if he does it again, I absolutely won't let you off. Xiaofang, how can you say that to me? You should just go. You'll be happy when the police arrive. Hello, Mr. Zhao. Really? You're really going to entrust me with the biggest project? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhao. I will definitely not let you down. Honey, what's got you so happy? Mr. Zhao just called me personally. They're going to entrust me with Zhao's group's biggest project. It's not just about getting the project. I'm very likely to become a board member of Tianlong Group. Oh, that's wonderful. Then our family will have endless money. And I also heard that Mr. Zhao's wife will be President Su of Junshan Group is holding a recognition ceremony to acknowledge a benefactor and his father. If we can establish a connection with the father-in-law of Zhao, the richest man, then we can firmly maintain our relationship with Zhao, the richest man. We must be discerning. Seize this opportunity. You're right. We must take care of everything before the conference. We must take good care of CEO Su's benefactor. Oh, my. Don't worry. I'm more than capable of doing that. Actually, I am. Forget it. Even if I told them I'm their father, they wouldn't believe me. Madam, the Chancellor is back home. We've caused them trouble. Oh, alright. Let's go quickly. I won't be able to help you later. Let me tell you. I've already established a relationship with Zhao, the richest man. If you don't behave yourself, believe it or not, I can make your life miserable with a flick of my finger. Understand? Get lost. You should leave now. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. That was me as a child. Zihan Zhou. Please remember to come to tonight's banquet with Xiaofeng. Oh, I'm getting ready to go back to the countryside. I'm already waiting for the bus at the station. Don't bother yourself. You're going back to the countryside? No, wait for me. Hey, drive faster to the station. Uncle Zhou. Uncle Zhou. Uncle Zhou. Uncle Zhou, come back with me. Zihan, I really have to go back to the countryside. Leave me alone, Uncle Zhou. What on earth is going on? Didn't Xiaofeng say she would take good care of you? Why are you going back to the countryside again? I want to go back myself. I can't get used to city life. Alright, Uncle Zheng. Do you think I can believe what you're saying? How could I bear to watch you go back to the countryside alone? Helpless and alone. Lonely and destitute? I truly want to be filial to you. To show my filial piety in this way. Please come back with me first, okay? Come, thank you, Zihan. Zihan. Let's go. The car's over there. Okay, let's go. Oh my, it's really been a long time, no see. Mr. Fang, you flatter me. I'm truly very interested in your investment this time. It's Xiaomei, she just returned from abroad. That's for sure, Uncle Zhou. Browse around here by yourself for a while. Just help yourself to whatever you want to eat or drink. Don't feel constrained. I have some things to take care of first. Okay. This banquet is really something to behold. It's no wonder, it's hosted by Zhao, the richest man. Of course. Everyone here are the top tycoons from all walks of life in Yun City. The standard is naturally not low. How is he here? What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Look at yourself in the mirror. A trash like you doesn't belong in a place like this. I don't care how you got in. Get out now. If I call security, things won't be so simple. I was invited here. Invited, haha. Hello, what's your status? To be able to come to a place like this, you must be a successful person with status and standing. Let's take a look at you. A lowly, stinking migrant worker. You're a bad apple spoiling the whole bunch. I am a migrant worker. But I'm not a bad apple. You're being insulting. Enough. Aren't you embarrassed enough? Do you know how important this banquet is to Haifeng? Are you deliberately trying to harm me? You can't stand to see me do well, can you? You promised you'd go back to the countryside properly. Now you've mixed yourself up in this again. I never imagined you were so vicious. How can you say, vicious? I don't care who insults me. Security's too peaceful. What's wrong with scolding you? What's wrong with that? I warn you. Today is the day Mr. Su will see clearly. If you cause trouble, even if I let Mr. Su go, I won't let you off. If you don't leave quickly, you'll be beaten up later. Don't blame me for being ruthless. What did you say? What did you say? You want to find someone to beat me up? You're delaying Mr. Su's family reunion. If Mr. Su investigates, knowing that I'm connected to you will kill us both. You should hurry up and leave. They just want to kill us, don't they? People like that. They just think we're not paying them enough. They're out for revenge. They deliberately want to drag us down. They've got no conscience. Everyone, listen carefully. He's just my wife's neighbor. But he shamelessly clings to our family. He's trying to threaten me with my daughter's safety. He wants our money. I already gave him 10,000, but he's not satisfied. He's trying to use this meeting to threaten us. He wants more money. This man is so greedy. He has no conscience. That's not the case. I don't want your money. Xiaofeng, help explain this. Mr. Chen, this kind of person just needs a lesson. Just teach him a harsh lesson. Otherwise, he'll only get more and more demanding. Dare to sabotage Mr. Zhao's banquet? Then he's asking for death. Drag him out and beat him up. Let's see if he dares to act up again. If we can't even handle this person, and let him ruin this banquet. Once Mr. Zhao finds out, he'll think we're incompetent. How can I trust you with the project anymore? Did you hear me? You think you can cause trouble and threaten me here? You've come to the wrong place. I was invited here. I am the benefactor who saved you from self-destruction. Ha ha ha. What did you say? You're Mr. Su's benefactor. Ha ha ha. You dare to talk nonsense here. What kind of person is Mr. Su? How could his benefactor be trash like you? Someone like you could never be Mr. Su's benefactor. Someone who would make Mr. Su acknowledge them as a benefactor. Let's not say they're some top-tier big shot. At the very least, they'd be a person of prestige. You dare to pretend to be Mr. Su's benefactor? That's an even greater crime. I think he's just desperate and grasping at straws. He wants to scare you. Claiming to be Mr. Su's father is an insult to Mr. Su. You absolutely cannot interfere with me. I told you to go back to the countryside, but you wouldn't listen. This is your own fault. No one can help you now. It's really Zihan's relative that she's acknowledging today. I'm not lying to you. Do you remember? I saved a little girl. She's the CEO Su you all talk about. Don't you recognize your ancestor? Is what he said believable? I'll have to teach you a lesson today. He's so arrogant and clueless. Come and hold him down. You're on the ground. Kneel down and crawl out. Don't do this. I really invited you here so quickly. You're still being stubborn. I was going to have security throw you out and beat you up. Forget it. I didn't expect you to dare to talk nonsense and slander my uncle. Then you'll have to pay a heavy price. A country bumpkin like you only deserves to be a dog. Make him crawl on the ground. Tie the dog chain to the door. Let him be a guard dog. Ha 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 ha, Mom. That's a great idea. If Director Su finds out, he might even praise us highly. No, no. Xiaofeng. Say something. Xiaofeng, Haifeng. You don't have to be like this. Just kick him out, Xiaofeng. You're still speaking up for him. If CEO Su gets angry, Haifeng's business will be affected. Xiaofeng. He's just your age. Why are you still pleading for him? Alright, alright. Stop it. Just watch here. Don't blame me for this good deed. Xiaofeng, this is all your own doing. You brought it on yourself. You still want to use Xiaofeng to drag our family down? No way. Why don't you quickly kneel down and crawl to the door? Believe it or not, I'll have them break your legs. My wife is so beautiful. Honey, let's go inside. Uncle Zhou probably isn't used to this kind of occasion. Rest assured, I'll make Uncle Zhou the center of attention tonight. Run by all the prominent figures in Yin City. Thank you, honey. Let's go. Mr. Su, something's wrong. I heard some commotion at the night meeting. What's going on? Uncle Zhou. You should quickly get out of here. If you're caught, your legs will be broken. The consequences will be even worse. You're making me crawl like a dog. I asked you to go back to the countryside, but you wouldn't listen. Do you blame me? I'm doing all this for your own good. Are you only doing it for my good? I didn't deceive you. Why don't you believe me? I've run out of patience. You're not going to climb, are you? Let me help you. Stop. Stop. Xiao Han. Director Su, Su Nua, that wretched woman. I'll deal with it soon. I'll definitely give you a satisfactory answer. Xiao Han, shut up. Director Su is here, and you still dare. Director Su, hit me. That's who I'm targeting. Seize him and take him away. Mr. Zhao, the richest man. You've misunderstood. He's causing a commotion at the banquet. He even claims to be the benefactor who saved Director Su's life. Our Haifeng. I'm teaching this reckless thing a lesson. Uncle Zhou, are you alright? I'm fine, Uncle Zhou. He really knows Mr. Su. Could he really be Mr. Su's man? Probably. Since they dare to treat you like this, I will absolutely not let them off easily. How is that possible? How could he be Mr. Su's benefactor? Xiaofeng, didn't you say he's your neighbor? How could he be Mr. Su's benefactor? I really don't know. Zhou Xiaofeng, are you even human? Look closely and see who I am. If Uncle Zhou hadn't saved me back then, and taken me in for a while, I'm afraid I would have been dead long ago. Shouldn't you know all this already? You are the girl who was trafficked as a child. Su Zihan, Uncle Zhou was so good to you. I've done so much for you. I thought you would treat him well. I never expected that you would join them in humiliating Uncle Zhou like this. Search your conscience. Are you even human? Xiaofang, what's going on here? How could this happen? Director Su. I really didn't know he was your benefactor. I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. I only decided to give the biggest project of the offending group to you because of Uncle Zhou. Now, not only will you not get the project, you will lose everything. You are not Zhao Shouho. I really know I was wrong. This is my junior brother's military training identity. I definitely wouldn't dare to do that. Please show some mercy. From now on, whoever dares to cooperate with Tianlong Group again will be considered an enemy of my husband and me. They will have no place to stand in Yun City. Mr. Zhao, please sit down. You want me to become a queen? Give me another chance. Stop. Stop. I'm not human. I shouldn't have treated you like that. Sister, please help me. I'm just a lowly construction worker. I can't forget you. Who else dares to renovate and expect my forgiveness? I should have made you taste what it's like to be a dog. Xiaofeng, aren't you close to Uncle Zhou? Hurry up and persuade him. Uncle Zhou, what are you yelling about? Uncle Zhou. I finally understand. Why in all these years has Uncle Zhou fallen to picking up trash for a living? Xiaofeng Zhou, you're such an ungrateful wretch. Do you even have a conscience? Uncle Zhou, please help Haifeng. If he loses his job, what will happen to Yu? You wouldn't want to see Yu suffer, would you? Yes, 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 yes. Don't you feel sorry for Yu? You can't let Yu suffer. Uncle Zhou, you can't just forgive them like this. You can't let them off so easily. Forget it. Is it really true that they have nothing? So what can I do? You're laughing at me. I can't bear to watch him suffer. Okay. Uncle Zhou. I'll do as you say. I, Chen Haifeng, can topple Tianlong Group. But don't even think about the project. Get out of here right now. Hey, Mr. Song, the project is. Say another word. And you'll regret it. Alright? I'll take care of it right away. I'll take care of it right away. Go on, then. Uncle Zhou, you're just too kind. Without you, where would he be today? You scrimped and saved to send him to school, eating and drinking very little. And now he doesn't even acknowledge you. He's an ungrateful wretch. It's alright. If he doesn't acknowledge you, I do. Everyone, this evening's banquet. Besides attracting investment, this is still the most important moment in my life, Su Zihan. Today, I will acknowledge the most important benefactor in my life, Mr. Zhou Guangzhu, as my father. I ask everyone here to witness this. Dad, please have some tea. Congratulations, CEO Su. Congratulations, Mr. Zhou. Congratulations, Director Su. Congratulations, Mr. Zhou. Congratulations, Director Su. Congratulations, Mr. Zhou. Congratulations, Director Zhou. Congratulations, Mr. Zhou. Congratulations, Director Zhou. Xiaofeng. How come this manager Su is so familiar with Uncle Zhou? He actually considers Uncle Zhou his father. Over a decade ago, Uncle Zhou happened to rescue a little girl who had been trafficked. He also took her in for a while. Later, the girl left. Nobody knows where she went. Who would have thought? He's today's CEO Su. Even if CEO Zhao doesn't shut down Tianlong Group this time, the chairman will fire me. I'm really finished this time. If Uncle Zhou could help me secure the supermarket group project, then I still have a chance. Xiaofang, Now, only you can go find Uncle Zhou. Beg him to forgive us. That's the only way I won't get fired. Yeah, Director Su cares most about Uncle Zhou. As long as Uncle Zhou agrees, it's not just one project. Several projects won't be a problem. Then I'll try. Okay. Dad, you must be tired. You sit here and rest for a while. I'll go get you a bowl of soup to nourish your body. Alright. Dad, from now on, just rest easy and enjoy your retirement here. If you need anything, just ask the maid to do it. Only if you are healthy and well. Zihan and I can feel at ease. I never expected that back then. I only saved Zihan out of a good conscience. Now, you have such great blessings. I don't deserve it. Drink it while it's hot. Dad, look what you're saying. There's nothing to suffer from. If it weren't for you taking me in back then, letting me eat and live at your house for so long, I wouldn't be where I am today. When I was little, you always gave the best to me and Xiaofang. Even though the family was already struggling to make ends meet back then. Actually, we're not related by blood. But you've treated me like your own child. How could I ever forget your kindness? How could I not repay it? Dad, after I graduate and start earning money, I'll definitely repay you well. I'll buy you a big house. You should go now. If they really chase you, the consequences will be worse. You made me grovel like a dog. But I'm your. I told you to go back to the countryside, but you wouldn't listen. Do you blame me? This isn't for you. Crying. Xiaofang doesn't even want you. Let's go have some soup. Uncle Zhou, let us handle this. If Mr. Zhao and his wife find out, we'll get scolded. Yes, Uncle Zhou, you should rest. We can handle it. I'm the kind of person who can't stay idle. Back in the countryside, doing chores every day. Honestly, I'm still quite skilled at it. Madam, I'm sorry. We really couldn't stop them. Alright, you can go down now. Dad. Zihan's dad. If you're tired, take a rest. You can plant whatever you want in this yard from now on. You won't let me work. I really can't stand being idle. I'll do some work. I feel much more comfortable now. Xiaofang. What is it? I want to see you. I'm doing fine now. Don't worry about me. Rest assured, from now on, I won't bother you. Dad. Actually, you should have done this a long time ago. You raised him for most of his life. I never thought he'd turn out to be such an ingrate. He's contacting you now. I'm afraid it's because of your relationship with me. I understand. How is it going? He still refuses to see me. That won't do. I think it's better to bring a gift and apologize in person. That shows more sincerity. You're right. Consulting now. Excuse me, who are you looking for? Hello? I'm here to see Uncle Zhou. We are here to apologize to Uncle Zhou. Please wait. There are two people outside looking for Uncle Zhou. They say they want to apologize to Uncle Zhou. Do they even have the nerve to apologize? Dad, don't you worry about this. I'll handle it. What are you doing here? Mr. Su, we're here to apologize to Uncle Zhou. We were definitely wrong before. I hope this uncle can forgive us. This is a gift we prepared for Uncle Zhou, to help Uncle Zhou replenish his health. Mr. Su, please let us see the bamboo rat. My father doesn't want to see you. Take your trash and get as far away as possible. Zhou Xiaofeng. If you don't want to acknowledge him, don't come bother him again. If there's a next time, I guarantee you won't be able to gain a foothold in Yunchangwu. What is it? Next time, I'll just chase you away directly. Dad, Zihan. If Xiaofeng really admits her mistake. Did she admit her mistake? That's not the attitude of someone admitting their mistake. He keeps calling him Uncle Zhou. You're his father. He won't even call you Dad. Can this be considered an apology? They haven't realized they were wrong. Instead, they realize they're doomed if they don't apologize. Let's go. Go and apologize to them. They treated me like this. When have I ever been so humiliated? It's all your fault, but do you know the relationship between Zhou Shuo and Speed? I practically treated them like gods. Now look. If I lose my job, we'll all be starving. Then I don't know either, Mr. Su. She's the girl Uncle Zhou saved all those years ago. How can you blame me? How could you and Mom forget her like that? Let's not talk about useless things now. Think about what else we can do, so that Uncle Zhou can forgive us. Doesn't Uncle Zhou like Yu? Why don't we bring Yu over? Uncle Zhou, for Yu's sake. He should forgive us, right? Yes, yes, yes. Yu is our trump card. How come we didn't think of that? This way. Not only can Uncle Zhou forgive us, but we can also use Yu as an excuse. Let's borrow Uncle Zhou and bring him to our house. Uncle Zhou definitely won't refuse. Let's borrow Uncle Zhou and bring him to our house. Of course. As long as Uncle Zhou comes to our house, whatever we want, President Su will definitely give it to us. Little friend, who are you looking for? I'm looking for Grandpa Pig. Oh, 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 oh. Grandpa Pig. Oh, oh, oh. It's really you. Grandpa misses you. My precious granddaughter. How did you get here? Uncle Zhao. Uncle Zhao. Uncle Zhou, don't you like Yu? To make it easier for you to see Yu every day, we plan to take you home to live with us. Yes, yes, yes. That way, you can see Yu every day. We also want to make up for our past mistakes. We hope you'll give us another chance. Oh, Yu, would you like Grandpa Zhou to come live with us? I want Grandpa Zhou to come and live at my house. To play with me. Grandpa, go. Grandpa, go. Uncle Zheng, look, Yu wants you to come so much. You wouldn't want to see him disappointed, would you? That's true. Of course I'll go and stay with him. We'd be very happy to have you. Grandpa, just go, just go. Okay, I'll go, I'll go. Then I can play with you every day. That's great. That's great. Grandpa forever. Mom, Uncle Zhou is here. Oh dear. Uncle Zhou is here. Please come in. Oh, look. Aren't there shoe covers? Oh, no need. It's just dirty, we'll clean it up. Sit down, slowly. I feel something's wrong. What's wrong? Look at his shoes, they're so worn and dirty. If CEO Su really liked him, how could he possibly let him wear worn-out shoes? Mr. Su wouldn't just be using him to create an image, would he? No way. If Mr. Su really cared about him, how could you so easily bring him back? Most likely, Mr. Su is just using him as a pawn. It's all just a show. That seems to make sense. So what should we do now? Mr. Su can use him. We can too. You should have him ask Mr. Su for investment. If you go, he won't be allowed to see him. You're right, that's a great idea. The old folks still have the best ideas. Uncle Zhou, after yesterday's events, the company is very dissatisfied with me now. They said that if I don't get Mr. Zhao's project, they'll fire me. You see, all of a sudden, I'm the sole breadwinner. If I lose my job, how am I going to live in the future? Yes, Uncle Zhou. Please talk to Director Su. If Haifeng loses his job, then Yu will have to suffer. How could I possibly ask Zihan for help? Are you too embarrassed to ask, or would you not be able to get anything from her? What do you mean by that? CEO Su truly cares about you. He wouldn't let you wear worn-out shoes. Wouldn't he buy you a designer pair? Whatever I want, he buys it for me. But I'm just too reluctant to wear them. Come on, who are you kidding? Mr. Su is so rich. A pair of shoes is nothing to him. It's not worth mentioning at all. Let me tell you, if you're going out with Mr. Su, then forget about being with Yu. Strolling leisurely. Mom, what are you doing? Our family doesn't support useless people. If he can't bring in projects, what use is he? Keep Yu company. He deserves it. You begged me to come live here. You said that. That's going too far. Oh, if it weren't for the fact that you can ask Director Su for the project. You think you could even get in this door? Get out now, immediately. Otherwise, our family wouldn't. You'll just suffer with you. And you won't be able to see Yu again. I want you to go and beg Manager Su to give us, so you can continue living here and stay with Yu. I want to play with Grandpa Pig. Play? What playing? He's a good-for-nothing. Get him out of here. I want Grandpa Pig to hug me. What are you hugging for? She's my granddaughter. What right do you have to hug her? You can hug him too. Cry, cry, cry some more. Cry again, and I'll beat you. Cry again, cry. Cry if you want, I'll let you cry. Mom, what are you doing? How did you hit Yu? Blame him for it. How can you treat a little child like this? Please talk to Mr. Su. Don't you want to see Yu getting beaten and wronged? Just talk to Mr. Su. Is it that difficult? Alright, I'll call Zihan. Let him give you the project, huh? I'm warning you. Don't say we bullied you. I know I won't. I won't say it. What? You said Dad was taken away by Zhou Xiaofeng and Chen Haifeng. Madam, they also brought a little girl. Uncle Ro saw the little girl and went with them. They just wanted to curry favor. If Zhou Xiaofeng could really be good to Dad, and he could see his granddaughter, that would be good too. Dad, why did you leave without saying a word? They came to take me to live with them. I don't want to keep bothering you. I'm fine now. I'm with Yu, Dad. Do you think they genuinely want to treat you well, and that's why they took you away? Of course, of course. Oh, right. Zihan. About that matter with Haifeng last night. He might lose his job. Could you possibly give him a project? Otherwise, if he loses his job, you will suffer too. I knew they had ulterior motives. Zihan, please, I beg you, son. Please let Chen Haifeng answer the phone. Answer the phone. Alright, I'll go over there. Hello, Director Su. Chen Haifeng, let me tell you. If you treat my father well, I can give you the project. Director Su, rest assured. I will definitely take good care of Uncle Zhou. Come over tomorrow to sign the contract. No problem, no problem. Thank you, Director Su. Thank you, Director Su. How's my son doing? It's settled. Director Su wants me to sign the contract tomorrow. So now you not only won't lose your job, but you'll get a promotion. The project is in my hands now. Let's see who dares to fire me. Oh, it seems you still have a bit of. But don't get too cocky. You'd better behave yourself. Then I'll let you stay. Otherwise, I'll kick you out. Mom, Mr. Su has already given us the Haifeng project. If Mr. Su finds out we're not treating Zhou Shu well, what's there to be afraid of? If he dares to talk nonsense to Mr. Su, I'll make sure he never sees. Not for long. If our family is not doing well, Yo-Yo won't be doing well either. I'll see if he has the heart to. Uncle Zhou, if you still want to continue living in our house, then the housework will be your responsibility. Our family. I have to beat you to death 3 times a day. Oh dear, it seems that. We don't have an extra bed for you to stay in. Otherwise, you can stay in the storage room. Stay in the storage room? How? Are you still complaining? That's better than sleeping on the streets, isn't it? If you're not satisfied, you can sleep outside. Haha, Mom. The storage room is such a mess, how can anyone live there? Let Uncle Zhou sleep on the sofa in the living room. Sleep on the living room sofa? Just let him live in the storage room. That's settled then. I'm talking to you. Hurry up and clean. And mop the floor. Wipe the tables and cabinets clean for me. I warn you. Keep your hands and feet clean. Go. Eat more. Hey, what are you doing? Eating? Eating what? We haven't eaten yet. What are you eating? What if you infect Yu with bacteria? Wait until we've finished eating before you eat. Mom, I'll get him a separate portion. He only deserves to eat our leftovers. That's better than eating garbage from the trash can. Then you wait for me. Wait a second. Uncle Zhou, come. Come and sit down first. Still flustered? Go and serve Uncle Zhou a bowl of rice. I'll do it myself, I'll do it myself. Whoa, whoa. There's too much seafood, I can't finish it all. Hi Foam, what are you doing? Hey, don't rush to speak. Come on, look at the camera and smile. Hey. Okay, put it down. What's wrong? Is this for you to eat? This is for Mr. Su to see. If Mr. Su asks about it, with this photo, I can also explain it. My son is so smart. I really thought you let him eat at the table. Does he deserve it? What are you still doing sitting here? Get lost. You're ruining our dinner. Isn't Haifeng being a bit too much? If he's too much, why don't you switch places with him? Eat more. Eat a little more, son. Sit down. Have some meat. Oh, thank you, Mom. Eat more. Ha ha ha. It's delicious. Oh, this dish is really good. Have some more, okay? Eat, ha ha ha. Oh, it's really delicious, right?
味道真不错，是吧？
Uncle Zhou, please sit down and eat. There's still plenty of soup. Let's just say we haven't mistreated you. Humph, like a dog, kneel down and eat. Clean up after you've finished. This is where you'll sleep. How am I supposed to sleep here? How would I know? Can't you just tidy up a bit? We're already being kind enough to find you a place. And you're still complaining? I can sleep on the living room floor. No, you'll sleep here. What are you doing? For my safety. You can't be here. I need to use the bathroom at night. Hold it. I have bad kidneys, I can't hold it. Then I can't help it. Mom, what are you doing? For our safety. I have to lock him up at night. That way I can sleep peacefully. But what if Uncle Zhou needs to use the toilet? That's not my concern. Don't you worry about it either. Just go to sleep. Xiaofang. Xiaofang. I can't hold it in at night. This is pretty good. Don't worry about him doing anything perverted. Xiaofeng. Xiaofeng, open the door. I can't hold it in at night. Just bear with it. Xiaofeng. 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 Honey, I want to call Dad. Ask how he's doing over there. But it's so late, do you think he might already be asleep? Call him anyway. I'm worried. Dad, are you asleep? Zihan, it's Dad. Are you asleep? I'm going to sleep soon. I just wanted to ask how you're doing over there. I'm fine, good evening. I ate braised pork. And slept on a soft bed. Such a comfortable big bed. Then you should rest early. You should go to bed early too. What's that smell? It's so awful. Did you urinate here? I really couldn't hold it anymore. Are you sick? If you couldn't hold it, why didn't you ask someone to open the door? Don't you know how strong the smell of your urine is? It was the palace poison that caused my body to become like this. My body became like this because of the palace poison. How could you abandon me forever? They can scold me. But you can't. It's disgusting. Hurry up and clean it up. If you infect Xia Jun, can you take responsibility? I'll clean it up immediately and disinfect it. There mustn't be any smell at all. It's disgusting. Since you came, you've ruined the whole place. This is a project worth hundreds of millions. It's just the right size for your company's capabilities. Thank you, President Song. Thank you, President Song. As long as you treat my father well, I won't let you down, I promise. Mr. Song. Look, these are photos I took last night at dinner. Uncle Zhou looks so happy. It seems he's doing quite well with you. Don't worry. We'll give you priority on future projects. Thank you, Mr. Song. Then I won't disturb you. Goodbye. I tell you stories every day. I signed a 100 million project with Mr. Su today. The chairman is going to immediately give me a raise. Oh, my son is so capable. We must celebrate properly today. Let's go. Let's go have a big meal. Let's go. Let's go. Hi. What are you doing? Aren't we going to eat? You also want a feast here? Dream on. If there are leftovers, I'll pack some for you. Oh, right. Don't open the refrigerator. Don't contaminate my things. Just stay home. You'll only embarrass yourself if you go to some places. Oh, haha. What are you doing? Come on, go. You go over there. What did I say? Didn't I say flat-chested women shouldn't move around so much? I'm so hungry, why aren't you starving to death? You opened the refrigerator. Is the food still usable? Xiao Feng threw everything away. I just opened it, I didn't touch anything. It doesn't matter if you didn't touch it. He threw it away, Mom. Isn't it a waste to throw it away if I didn't touch it? Or maybe we can give it to him to eat. I wouldn't even feed it to a dog. Your words are so hurtful. Does that mean I'm worth less than a dog? To you, I'm worth less than a dog. How can you insult someone like that? What? Not happy about it? If you're not happy, then don't live in my house. Mom, if he doesn't live with us. Don't worry, our family doesn't need to put on a show for money. He won't leave. He wouldn't bear to leave you. Grandpa Zhou, don't go. You haven't played with me yet. Sigh. Grandpa won't go, Grandpa won't go. Go, child. Go sit over there. See? I can't even get rid of him. Let me tell you. Starting tonight, you're sleeping outside. And from now on, if you need to pee, pee by the roadside. What? You want me to sleep outside, and you still want me to pee in your house? Breeding so many bacteria. What if I get sick? Uncle Zhou told you to sleep outside, so sleep outside. It's not like I'm asking you to sleep on the street. This is too much. Alright, 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 alright. What are you even asking? Go, go. Can I at least have a bed and blankets? Blankets? You're dreaming. Humph. Xiaofeng, clean out the refrigerator for me, okay? Honey, it's still early. Let's go see Dad. It's in the Ziyuan Villa district. Dad. Dad. Dad, how did you guys get here? Dad, what are you eating? Throw it away. It's too much. They actually dared to deceive me. They were rummaging through the trash at the door late at night to eat. I will definitely not let them off the hook. Dad, didn't you say they gave you braised pork? Why did you lie to us? Or did they threaten you? No. He just laughed at me. That beast. He's worse than a pig or a dog. Dad, don't be afraid. I'll get justice for you. Zihe. Zhou Xiaofeng. Zhou Xiaofeng. Open the door. Making such a racket late at night. Director Su. Zhou Xiaofeng. Oh, Zhou Xiaofeng. Where's Zhou Xiaofeng? Director Su, please calm down. Calm down? How can I calm down? Zhou Xiaofeng, get out here immediately. Come here. You're dead this time. Zhou Xiaofeng, do you have any conscience? You should have urgently brought Dad back. Is this how you treat him? You want him to rummage through trash cans for food? No, Director Su, you've misunderstood. We didn't know about these things. Besides, how could we possibly mistreat Uncle Zhou? If you don't believe me, ask him. Yeah, right, Uncle Zhou. Dad is just too kind, that's why you guys bully him. You really take us for fools. Dad is as terrifying as an ancestor in our house. He always has food whenever he's hungry. If you guys just gave him a little more to eat, would he have to rummage through trash cans in the middle of the night? Shenlong, stop it. If Dad hadn't picked you up and raised you, you probably would have died a long time ago. Dad scrimped and saved to pay for your education. Living frugally. He couldn't bear to eat or wear good things himself. Wasn't it because he wanted to give you everything good? Dad can't bear to see you suffer. And what about you? Is this how you treat your father? He is. Your father, who worked so hard to raise you. Zhou Xiaofu, is your heart made of iron? How could you be so heartless? Xiaofeng, didn't you say that Uncle Zhou is your neighbor? He's your parents. Haifeng. Actually, he's my adoptive father. I didn't intentionally hide it from you. It's because he's a rural migrant worker. I was afraid you would look down on me if I told you. So I didn't say anything. When you spent money, why didn't you disdain that he was a rural migrant worker? Zhou Xiaofeng, you're a vampire. You've sucked Dad dry. You think he's useless now. So you ignore him completely. Why didn't you die out there? What right do you have to say that to me? Do you know how hard I've had it? All these years? How humble am I? I just want to find a good family and live a good life. What did I do wrong? You suffer, you're humble. Then doesn't Dad suffer and remain humble? If it weren't for you, Dad wouldn't be like this now. He did it willingly. It was his own choice. He didn't have to do it. Zhou Xianfeng, how can you say such things? You're worse than a pig or a dog. Fine, you're not here to ask me anything today. Dare to treat me like this? I will make you pay. Director Su, calm down. We won't dare do it again. We really won't. Calm down. How can I calm down? Haifeng, how did you promise me back then? You said you would treat me well. You even sent me photos. You lied to me. All for the project. It's truly insidious. You'll stop at nothing. The project is completely over. I'll call the chairman of Tianlong Group immediately and ask him whether he wants Tianlong to go bankrupt or to fire you and completely blacklist you. No, Mr. Zhao. Please don't do this. If I lose my job, how will my family survive? When you abused my father, did you ever think about how he would live? All this is your own doing. Let me tell you. Is he going to use the Sky Dragon to break through the city or leave the city? He has to make a choice. Or just say, Dad, I know I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Please plead for us. If I lose my job, so what? Stop threatening me with your daughter. I will make all of you pay. Aren't you trying to drive us to death? Is there no justice in this world? You are the ones without justice. I gave you the project, hoping you would treat my father well. You guys abuse my father every day without a shred of gratitude. Don't you guys have any conscience? Chairman Chang Haifeng. You're fired. Chairman. 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 It's over. It's really over this time. Oh, Haifu. You're fired. This is our life. What are we going to do? How are we going to live? How would I know what to do? It was you who swore you would. Director Su, you used Zhou Shu to build up your own image. All the abuse was your idea. Now you ask me what to do. Why are you yelling at me? It's all your fault. You should have told us about your relationship with Uncle Zhou earlier. Would we have treated Uncle Zhou like this? Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm a gold digger? I told you not to treat Uncle Zhou like that from the beginning. Did you listen to me? It's a dog-eat-dog world. Now you know how to shift the blame to each other. Like father, like son. Let's go home. From now on, stay out of their affairs. Don't interfere anymore. Dad. I know I was wrong. Give me another chance to show my filial piety. What are you still standing there for? Aren't you coming to apologize to Dad? Dad, I know I was wrong. I've given you many chances already. Dad. But you guys went too far. I'm your father. Yet you treat me like a dog. And you even cursed at me. I still remember. I sent you to university. You knelt before me, swearing you'd beat me. But now, although I never expected your help, you've repeatedly driven a knife into my heart. I never regretted it. Adoption raised you. At least, while you were in college, we were very happy. And it brought me a lot of joy. I'm already satisfied. From now on, I won't bother you again. We women. Let's just leave it at that, Dad. Dad is my dad. Please give me another chance. Please. Oh, dear. No, 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 no. It can't be. I haven't even enjoyed these good days for a few days yet. How could this happen? I refuse to accept this fate. If you leave me like this, what can you do? I must make him forgive me. Otherwise, we'll get a divorce. You want a divorce from me? If I lose my job, this family will fall apart sooner or later. Then don't get a divorce. In the future, when my brother sees you. Happy birthday. Here's the cake. Dad, this cake must be very expensive, right? Other people have them. Dad will find a way for you to have one too. As long as Xiaofeng is happy, Mom is happy. Ha ha ha, thank you, Dad. Make a wish. Okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, ha ha ha. Ha. Dad, eat some of this. You eat, you eat. Dad, when I have money in the future, I'll buy you a big house to live in too. Ha ha ha, as long as you study hard. You'll definitely be able to afford it in the future. Dad, you'll enjoy your life with me. Ha ha ha. Ah. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Ah. Ah. Whose child is this? Whose child is this? Dad, eat this. Eat, eat. Dad, when I have money in the future, I'll buy you a big house to live in. Ha ha ha, as long as you study hard. You'll definitely be able to afford it in the future, Dad. I'll take care of you then. Ha ha ha, eat, you eat too, you eat too. Ha ha ha. Dad, are you asleep? I'm going to bed, you should rest too. I won't disturb you anymore. I don't think Dad will let go that easily. If Zhou Xiaofeng truly realizes her mistakes and changes her ways, that would naturally be the best. Uncle Zhou, someone is looking for you outside. Who is it? It's that woman who came last time. Tell her to get lost if she's here to see him. Yes. Please, eat more. Don't mind her. Uncle Zhou doesn't want to see you. Just go. I know he's still angry with me. It's normal that you don't want to see me. Dad, I know you still won't forgive me. It's okay. I'll just kneel here. I'll get up when you want to forgive me. Madam, that person is kneeling at the door and refuses to leave. He likes kneeling, then let him kneel. I want to see how long he can kneel. Dad, eat. He's been kneeling for a long time. If he keeps kneeling like this, his knees won't be able to take it. Dad, you don't need to feel sorry for him. If he really wants to apologize to you, he won't get up until you forgive him. If he's just pretending, he'll get up once his knees hurt. Madame Zhou's nephew is kneeling at the door. He's been kneeling there all day. Xiaofang seems to be sincerely repentant, but that's not necessarily true. Go tell him to get lost immediately. Otherwise, throw him out. Madam said to get lost immediately, or she'll have someone throw you out. I know Dad won't forgive me easily. But please, tell him for me that it's okay if he doesn't forgive me. But could he please give me another chance? I'll tell him you left. So, how did it go? Did Dad forgive us? I knelt at the door all day. Dad refuses to see us, we've completely broken his heart. Then what do we do? What if Haifeng is really killed by the wind? Then we won't be able to repay the loan for this villa. Then we'll be homeless. I don't want to be homeless, Zheng Xiaofeng. Tomorrow, you continue to apologize to Dad. If Dad doesn't forgive me, just don't come back. Is this entirely my fault? When he was in our home, it was you who didn't treat him like a human being. If you're going to apologize, you should apologize too. Anyway, I'm not going to apologize. You're his daughter. You're the one who doesn't acknowledge him. If anyone should apologize, it's you. I've thought of a way. We can create public pressure to force CEO Su to compromise. At least we'll still get the money. What do you mean? If Dad doesn't forgive us, we won't get anything. Then let's make their lives miserable too. And make him give us another sum of money. With that money, we can live comfortably in the future, too. Chen Haifeng, you actually still want to use my father to make money. I won't agree to it. What a good person you're pretending to be now. You're the one who doesn't acknowledge your own father. I'll have people come over tomorrow to live stream. They don't want me to have a good life. Then none of them will have a good life either. This is the villa of Zhao Chenglong, one of the richest men. Today, I'll let you in on a shocking secret. Those who want to hear it, leave a little comment. Su Zihan, the president of Jinshen Group, is outwardly a benefactor and father figure, but actually seeks fame and fortune by attracting public attention. Those who want to hear the gossip, like this video, and subscribe to the streamer. Dad, I'm here to take you home. Mr. Song, Mr. Zhao, the richest man. Quickly release my father-in-law. Give my father-in-law his freedom. What are you all looking at? Charles. What kind of charade is this? I'm here to pick up my father-in-law. Please release him. I know you're using my father-in-law to create a grateful persona. We have no objections. But you can't detain my father-in-law. You're making it impossible for our family to be together, right? What are you saying? I'm creating a persona. I'm detaining your father-in-law. Chen Haifeng. Do you want to hear what you're saying? CEO Su, Zhao the tycoon. Many internet celebrities are live streaming this. A lot of people are watching. If you don't want to make a big fuss and damage your reputation, just quickly pay up and make it go away. I'm not afraid of anything. I've got nothing to lose. I'm just going to let it all fall apart. You're shameless. I have no choice. Otherwise, I won't be able to survive. How could you slander Chen Lu and Zihan? I'll go explain to them, Dad. Then go explain. You don't know this matter. It'll only make things worse the more you try to clarify. These internet celebrities, you probably don't understand what they're capable of. Some things, coming from their mouths, can turn white into black, can turn straw into gold bars. You're going too far. Zihan and Chenlong, those who are kind to me, are unlike you. One thing to my face, another behind my back. Don't say so much nonsense. Mr. Su, Mr. Zhao. If you don't want to make a big fuss out of this, and affect your reproductive capabilities, just quickly pay up and resolve this. You think you can pressure me with some so-called internet celebrities and make me pay? You're still too naive. Since you've left me no choice, I won't show any mercy. Listen up, several internet celebrities are live streaming in front of my house. Have their accounts banned immediately. And get some internet celebrities with tens of millions of followers to come over. These so-called internet celebrities, their followers probably don't even reach 1 million. Dare to challenge me? I'll show you what it means to be ruined. What it means to be a rat on the street. Hey, why is my account blocked? Mine's blocked too. What's going on? Oh no. My 300,000 followers are gone. What am I going to do? When will this nightmare end? Chen Haifeng, are you even human? Apologize to Dad. Otherwise, we'll get a divorce. You actually hit me. We already owe Dad an apology. And you even got people to cause trouble. If you're unhappy and want a divorce, I have no objections. Dad, I'm sorry. Dad, I know I was wrong. Please give me another chance. Let me properly fulfill my filial duty. Alright, Zhou Xiaofeng. What act are you putting on now? A pathetic ploy or a series of tricks? Do you really think we're so easy to fool? I'm telling the truth. I've been so selfish in my life. It's you who woke my mother up. Everything that's happened is my own fault. I don't expect anything. I only hope to be filial and make amends. That sounds nice. But your actions. How can I possibly believe you? Just disappear from my sight. Otherwise, don't blame me for being impolite. Dad, let's go home. Let's go. Chen Haifeng. If you dare bully my father again, I won't let you off the hook. Honey, what do you think? Zhou Xiaofeng, is this apology sincere this time? It seems to be sincere. But after what happened last time, I'm a little hesitant to trust him. How about we test him? How do we test him? I have a way. Zihan. Xiaofeng seems to have truly realized her mistake. I don't want to be the reason. That causes his family to break up. Dad, that's all his own fault. Who knows if he's truly repentant this time? What if it's just like last time? Sigh. I've already succeeded. Because when he was a child, sometimes, although we were poor, you were truly happy. What are you doing? Running wild. Remember, make sure the waist is thin. But you absolutely mustn't hurt me. Xiaofeng, are you really? It all depends on your performance this time. We interrupt this program for an urgent news bulletin. Zhao Qinlong's father-in-law was kidnapped by 2 criminals today. If any citizen can provide useful information, please promptly contact the police. A substantial reward will be offered. What? My dad has been kidnapped. What are you doing here? Has Dad been kidnapped? What's it to you? I'll get Dad back. You don't need to worry about him. He's my dad. How can I not be worried? I just got a call from Mr. Wang. Let's prepare 5 million to give to someone we know. And only one person can go. Otherwise, we'll never get out of this alive. You go prepare the money, and I'll endure it. No, it's too dangerous. You'll definitely run into him. I'll go. Stop arguing, I'll go. What if something happens to me? You guys can still take care of me. Don't worry. I won't run away with the money. I will definitely redeem Dad. Since you insist so much, then you go. What is this? This is the 5 million ransom. I'm going to save my dad. 5 million small cannons. Let's keep this money and start a small business. We'll have a better life in the future. What are you saying? This is my dad's life-saving money. This money will leave Yun City. Anyway, Zhao Qianlong has plenty of money. Without those 5 million, they'll just demand another 5 million for the ransom. Are you even making sense? You're wasting time. If the kidnappers get angry, they'll hurt me, won't they? Dad, what should we do? Today, you choose, your precious pig. Or a divorce from me. Don't choose my dad. Dad. Be careful. Dad has a weapon. Don't come closer. If my ex comes, please throw it on the ground. Don't hurt my dad. I'll give you the money. Sister-in-law, get up. Now you've got your money. Fine, just let her go. Boss, this girl is pretty hot. Haha, she's really got the looks. And the figure. What are you going to do? Shut your mouth. If you don't want to see your father die in front of you, just cooperate. Crawl over here and let the two of us brothers serve Sun Wukong. I'm considering letting him go. Ha ha ha, you took the money but won't release him. You're not keeping your word. We keep our word. If we kept our word, who the hell would be a robber anymore? Hurry up and take it off, or else. I'll kill this old bastard, I can't wait. Xiaofeng, run. Even if I die, I can't let you get hurt. You beast. Come at me if you dare. Don't bully my daughter. Old bastard, you want to die. I won't let you die so easily. If you don't stop dragging this out, I'll be carved up piece by the prince. I'll make his life a living hell. Ha ha ha. No. No. I'm holding on, I'm holding on. Xiaofeng, you can't hold on. Xiaofeng, no. 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 You raised me. It turns out my life. Before this, I did so many bad things. I'm sorry this time. Let me repay you. As long as you're safe. Even if I die. I'm willing. Xiaofeng, no. It's Dad. I'm sorry, Xiaofeng. Your father hasn't implicated you. Can you forgive me? I forgive you, I forgive you. It's Dad. I never blamed you. Thank you, Dad. Ah. No. Don't let either of you get hurt. Kill me instead. Don't make things difficult for my girl, ah. President Song, Mr. Zhao. If you two don't show up, we really can't continue the performance. You both did a good job. You may leave now. Yes, yes. Zihao, Chenlong. What on earth is going on? Huh. Sorry, Dad. Please forgive me. This time, it's a play I put on with director Chenlong. I just wanted to see if Xiaofeng had truly repented. Ha. Ha. This time, you didn't disappoint us. You could disregard yourself for your father's sake. It shows you truly care about your father, you really do. Master, master. Master. Ah. Yes, I'm sorry, Mom. I don't blame you, Dad. Huh, I don't blame you. Mr. Su, Mr. Zhao. Dad's asleep, so I'll go back now. Although Dad has forgiven you, you should repent from now on. But I won't give Chen Haifeng a chance. I understand this is the punishment we deserve. I will also support myself from now on. I'll work hard to earn money and support Dad. If Xiaofeng really divorces Chen Haifeng, it wouldn't be the outcome Dad wants to see. Then it depends on Chen Haifeng herself. Oh, you finally know how to come back. You actually used 5 million to save that old geezer? What are we going to do? My father's life is more important than anything. So you're determined to get a divorce? I have no objections to getting a divorce. Yes. Your wings have grown strong, haven't they? Let's go to the Civil Affairs Bureau sometime. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm starving. Why isn't there any breakfast? I'm still hungry. Xiaofeng used to cook. Where are Grandma and Mom? I want my mom. What about my mom? Your mom is gone. She doesn't want you anymore. Grandma is lying. Grandma's lying. Alright, stop it. Grandma's lying. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. Mom, your mother's gone. Your mother's gone. Mom. I want mommy. Dad. I've decided to divorce Chen Haifeng. All these years, for this family. I've lived such a humble life. And I'm so sorry to you. This family is just falling apart. What about you? Xiaofeng, divorce is not something to be rushed into. You need to be careful. Dad. I've thought this through carefully. Chen Haifeng doesn't realize his own problems. I'm determined to get a divorce. Mom. Xiaofeng. I'm sorry. This time, I truly know I was wrong. Please forgive me. Haifeng, get up quickly, Dad. I was a terrible person before. I wasn't a good man. From now on, I will definitely work hard to make money. And live a good life with Xiaofeng. And take good care of you. As long as you are happy. Dad will be happy. Otherwise. Haifeng has already admitted his mistake, so please forgive him. Then I'll have to see how he behaves in the future. Honey, don't worry. I definitely won't let you down. Let's see about that first. Yes.